And yeah. But we can still talk about let's pull this up. Definitely a little bit of like traveling while disabled, and can I even point my camera a little down? I think I need to just not crouch so my okay.
What is that on the right side of your video?
That is the Zoom thing.
Oh.
I don't know why it doesn't show you. It doesn't like exact. Okay, wait. Maybe I need to add it. Let's try adding it again. La di da di doo di doo. Yeah, doo doo la la la. I don't know why I automatically turn into Dino Spumoni every time I need to add stuff to my OBS. But yeah, I actually think that it is working because your sigh came up where I thought it was supposed to.
Yeah. I listened to the audio on the stream and it's working.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
Fuck yeah. We're excellent.
And so I posted it in your Discord.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. So, oh my gosh, I have a big insomnia update for you, actually. I have been taking my medication much more regularly, and I hate to admit that I've become somebody with a regular sleep schedule, and then I find myself getting tired at like 10 o'clock, and a little rebellious part of me feels so defeated, but then I fall asleep and wake up, and I'm like...
And then you're like, oh, that was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm having like regular dreams for the first time in a long time, instead of horrific battles against God while under. So yeah. I guess my doctor was right in this one, that I'll give morning people one for now. Morning people 1 point.
1 point for science this time around. But that's good. You're getting good regular sleep.
I am getting good regular sleep for once, and I would be getting a lot more and better of it if I had just a little less family drama, but one day. We can't ask for too much.
One day.
Okay, so tell me more about Castro Theater. Is there any updates? And then give us like a background, because obviously we had no audio at all last time.
The update is there's no updates. The meeting got pushed. Okay. So the Castro Theater, I believe, maybe the last, if not one of the last, single screen movie theaters in San Francisco. It was the owners of it are the family of the original owners, but the management is now under the people who run Outside Lands.
Okay.
Another Planet Entertainment, I believe it's called.
Basically, gentrifier-friendly businesses.
Right. So the theater itself is a landmark. So they can't tear it down. But the seats are not. The seats on the floor are not. So the orchestra seating, the slanted floors, the traditional theater seats are not protected currently. The management company wants to rip out all of the seats and turn it into a standing venue, like almost every other venue in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
The Fillmore, the Independent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can think of like so many places I've seen shows standing.
Yeah.
And what I think is what they would want to do, they'd still show the movies or drag performances, Peaches Christ or whatever. But it would be like, like at the Improv where you got the little cocktail tables and the chairs kind of thing that then they can just like pick up and move so they could cram as many people as they can there. So at the beginning of the month, there's supposed to be a meeting designating the theater seating and floors as a historic landmark.
Mm-hmm.
The day of or the day before, I can't remember exactly. They pushed one meeting to December and then another meeting to March.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we do not know if the seats will be removed until March.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's unfortunate. I mean, I was just thinking about things that I've seen at the Castro Theater where having theater seating has been an important factor of it. Like, because you can go, like, I've seen shows at the Independent and standing is fine. But, like, I saw Doug Benson getting movie with High.
That sounds really fun.
Getting Doug with High. Do riff on the last two Twilight movies.
Holy shit.
At the Castro Theater. And I got to meet Janet Varney, and it was awesome.
Nice.
But, like, stuff like that, like, Peaches Christ performances, like, you need to have the seats.
Mm-hmm. And to be able to have, like, a lecture and things like that, too. Or a book signing once in a while.
Like, it's just skeevy because it's like, here's this one place where you can sit down and see a movie or a performance or a drag show or, like, they do the Silent Film Festival there.
Aww.
And a bunch of this SF Sketchfest.
Okay.
But it's just like, there's something so important about having those seats in there instead of just cocktail tables.
Mm-hmm.
It's just scummy.
The inside of spaces as well as the outside in terms of usage. Yeah. Because, I mean, to kind of connect it larger of, like, fascist creep, the third space disappearing is...
Yes.
And especially communities who have access to places around Castro Theater or Castro Theater, they're already so squeezed, like...
Yeah, it's like, where else are you gonna sit in a theater with an organ and watch a drag parody movie or a silent film from 1913 or, sketch comedy and then also the premiere of a movie on the same week?
Yeah. In Monterey, we have the California's First Theater, And when I was a kid in the 90s, there was a little bit more investment, I think, and they regularly had plays that the elementary schools and stuff would do field trips to. And, you know, just getting kids to learn about history in a historic space. But the budget for that has extremely plummeted, and I mean, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake that it's Outside Lands people doing this. Outside Lands makes me think of the good old days, the first couple years of Hardly Strictly.
Yeah. It's like, the art spaces need to exist on the outside and in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, seeing their value of what they are, not just a pretty facade, but the terrible seats. I mean, they're not comfortable, but, you know, it's the part of the experience. I mean, like, I think about, like, when we were in college, like, you went to the Arcade Theater Lounge, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
My personal goal was always to sneak in food, and I always did, and I always never got caught. But like, it'd be like that. Like, like, it's fun, but it's a terrible movie watching experience. And I'm not a film snob at all.
And there were a couple, like, I went to the ATL quite a few times for shows, like music, and sometimes it was very horrible because of, like, the different levels. If enough drunk people are yelling in the medium level, nobody can hear the music at all because it echoes everywhere.
Yeah. Like, and then thinking about accessibility.
Yeah.
Right then and there, like.
I mean, yeah, some spaces, like, if you're gonna update it for accessibility, but converting just to standing doesn't do anything for accessibility.
Right. Just so you can get more money because you can put more people in the room.
Yeah.
Not fair to anybody.
Really surprised that musicians are still willing to perform because of COVID. And even Harry Styles was using oxygen between sets and is, like, starting to cancel shows.
Yeah,
like, Harry Styles might get long COVID.
Yeah, I was saying that, like, I think it was a tweet for my favorite band, but they're local, and they're like, you get tickets to see your band touring in your city because this could be the last time that we ever even come to you, because it's also not becoming affordable because of Ticketmaster, that they're not going to they're making no money. They're risking their lives or their health or their family's lives. And it doesn't seem
for just for their work to be consumed entirely by the label holders.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's unacceptable.
So that's the Castro Theater. No updates. I mean, obviously I have personal investment in knowing what's happening. So there'll be updates when there's updates.
Sounds good to me. Let's see. One of my updates was I was maybe going to travel, but then my therapist in my chronic illness group kind of had an intervention with me and was like, you're not well right now, you shouldn't do that. And so I was like, wait a minute, you're right. And yeah, that's my kind of long story short. So I am not hanging out with my dad's family. My dad's hanging out with his family.
It's a bummer, but I completely understand the decision. I think it's a smart decision. It just stinks.
It sucks, yeah, and it just feels like it's so many. I mean, like with since the pandemic began, it's so many other people and their behaviors making our decisions for us. So, yeah, like there's not masking on planes. Um, my even though so this is what's like pissing me off. I'm kind of going back and forth with my cardiologist about like this looks fine. It's not fine. And yeah, you don't want to be having heart palpitations and then book a 6-hour flight
Yeah.
to an island with a very stressed medical system. And I mean, like, California has a stressed medical system. I'm experiencing it here. But if I go and I like have a medical emergency on the islands, that's kind of colonizing their hospital resources to me.
Right. And if they didn't have the resources, they can't life flight you to 4 hours away.
No, you can't life flight 3,000 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, other people's makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. And I mean, this is the whole other thing, but I really wish masks were required in schools again.
Oh, we have
because we have that RSV outbreak.
Oh my gosh, that's really bad. Quick in the chat. Does this channel give relationship advice? That's something that I'm always open to. Emily, do you like giving relationship advice?
No.
We have a hard no from Emily, but a clicks fingers and awaits with joy, Meheen. I've been through, so I guess long story short, I've been through a lot of like very bad relationships and bad for different reasons, and have like just witnessed a lot of just the spectrum of romantic relationships. So I'm at this point where I'm consciously single. So if that tells you anything, I might actually be qualified. I'm very qualified at pointing out red flags now. But I am, in terms of advice, I guess happy to chip in a bit. If you ask the person you're dating, okay, so basically the heart of the question, just to preserve our chatters privacy a little bit, is about living together and finances. And so in an ideal world, it's well before you move in that you're comfortable with talking about money together, and that's in an ideal world. And it does happen that we end up in situations where you're cohabitating with somebody early on, And it's just kind of the sooner the better. Get it out there with the finances, and try to be separate with your finances, separate but transparent. And you know, there is a really great website. Okay, it might sound gendered, but it's called hermoney.com.
Her money.
Yeah, her money. It's like all about, it's like for guided towards women, but because like women are disproportionately not financially literate, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, her money is kind of about, she gives advice more specifically for women, because I think women are asking more about relationships and finance than men do. Men just kind of have certain assumptions, or they get wrapped up in their manliness and they're like, no, I get to pay for everything because I'm a man. But then they don't actually know about the pink tax, and they don't know how much women's things cost. And then they get all manly and angry when it's not the number that they imagined. So, yeah, it's really important to always have some way to generate a bit of your own money, and then to be able to talk openly and respectfully as early as possible together about money. And I mean, money is emotional because capitalism wants us to work ourselves so hard and base all of our worth and make us, you know, do horrible things to each other, yada yada, you know, just like whatever, all the stuff that comes along with capitalism. It does tie into some self-worth, so we're kind of socially trained not to talk about money with each other and not to like give numbers. But if you're with somebody and you love them and they love you, you just sit down and be like, hey, maybe do it over your favorite dinner or something, and be like, hey, can we make a time once a month where we have our favorite dinner, we do the bills together, and then we have our favorite dessert. So, and yeah, I think when fear comes up along with money, that's a little bit of a red flag. But, you know, it can be an orange flag if it comes from like social pressure of not feeling good enough, so that's why they're afraid to talk about money. But, you know, just like dig a little bit deeper and make sure it's not that your partner thinks that only their ideas about money are the right ideas, because you gotta work together, gotta be reasonable, and ask for help from a third party. And it doesn't have to be family or friend. You could usually go into your bank and ask for a private financial planner, and for free somebody could sit down with you for a few minutes and just like go over your bills and stuff. So that's very long advice, but that's my heartfelt advice.
I think that's good advice.
Thank you. It's very hard won advice. So I literally had an ex steal probably, I mean, like, I didn't do the math because it was gonna make me shit my balls. Like, you know, thousands of dollars for me when we were working for cash together. So I lived that crap. So you hopefully don't have to. Oh no, our meeting will end in 10 minutes unless I get Zoom Pro.
Oh.
I thought it was unlimited for only 2 people.
It said 40 minutes in the title.
Oh. LOL. Maybe I have this included in one of my other subscriptions. Maybe I can use my mom's subscription for next time. But oh, we could also just, I could just make a new window.
Yeah.
In 10 minutes. Okay. I won't worry about this.
Okay, so while you're figuring that out, we're gonna talk about rest in peace, Leslie Jordan. Tragic. Rest in peace, my support of MIA.
Yeah. Let's have a moment of clown for MIA. For, like, how do you go from your family affiliation with Tamil Tigers made you leave your home country, and now you're gonna make NFTs with Grimes?
And she's anti-vax.
And she's a Zionist.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
It's hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But also, I learned that Diplo is also a serial abuser.
Oh.
So, that's, you know, the dick that she was writing into her early fame. And yeah, let's talk more about Leslie Jordan. I need to, like, yeah, his American Horror Story character and season is like, it's not even funny. It's like the best thing in that entire show. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't watch American Horror Story because I can't do horror or anything intense, but my sister was saying the same thing.
It's, I mean, it's still kind of intense, but it's definitely not as intense as other seasons. It's way campier, and yeah, Leslie Jordan is freaking hilarious in that. And oh my gosh, when it was airing and I was watching it with my roommates, I remember just like chatting with my parents and trying to describe it, and them being like, the fuck are you talking about? It's like, you know, Lord, I'm about to bust.
I just think about him telling Trixie Mattel, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I'm working with Lady Gaga.
Oh, so good. Trixie posted like a TikTok earlier of not quite being able to throw away lipsticks from this like gigantic thing of like too many lipsticks. And I felt very, very exposed.
Yeah.
I felt raw. Oh, the other thing that really made me cry today, like, So I've been going to this like physical therapy group that's all chronically ill people, and it's been pretty cool. But my trainer, who's like the best trainer ever, just accepted some like amazing new job, so he has to close down his like solo gym.
Oh,
I know, so so sad.
You've been going there for a while now.
Over a year, yeah. I started going in August of last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. T
Yes.
is your pro-vax health celebrity.
Have you seen his posts and Twitter account yet?
No, but I saw Magic Johnson telling Kevin DeLeon to retire.
What the fuck? Hell yeah. Mr. T is a saint. Yeah, he's my pro-vax public health celebrity right now because he's appealing to like the silent generation and boomers and Gen X, and also the children, because I think the children really love Mr. T too.
Just like Wu-Tang is for the children, Mr. T is for the children.
Exactly. And yeah, he just is like really consistent in his plain language educational content about vaccines. I wish we had some really more hardcore into masking public health celebrities, but unfortunately I think we're gonna have to wait until like okay, the way I'm gonna phrase this is gonna sound really like bleak and morbid, but until we get to the level of like widespread iron lung of like a lot of people that will have meaningful federal protections.
Yeah. Who was it that was at the award show with the mask on? His name is on the tip of my tongue.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader had a really great moment as our masking celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he his like Grey Gardens
yes
is just always in my head. It's so beautiful. You know what? My freaking Emily, look at what my outfits today.
Are you little Edie? Oh my god.
I'm literally I'm going to perform. And literally I'm wearing like the Grey Gardens gray dress.
Oh my god. You're little Edie today.
Oh god.
You're gonna get out your American flag and tap shoes and start dancing.
Send me a soldier. No. Oh my god.
Speaking of Grey Gardens.
Oh, we lost ya. One moment. Gotta get Big Edie back. Wes. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. I'm literally laughing at myself because of my own silly thoughts. Because that's what little Edies do. Little Edies prance around while their Big Edie waits upstairs to be let in. Putt putt. Uh-oh, I hope my computer doesn't launch into orbit. Sorry, y'all. Can we have a moment for the makeup today? It survived at least 4 cries. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So silly.
Hello, I'm back.
Woo. Big Edie's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're muted on Zoom.
Lol. No, okay.
I gotcha. Also, shout out to all my thrifting friends who are here in the chat. I know there's at least 2 of you.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
We love thrifting. Well, the COVID is really scaring me, so even though my dad is on the island and there's just like hecka cool, unique thrifting, especially in the like where he's at, which is like not the tourist side of the island. I told my dad, like, don't make unnecessary journeys. Only go to the grocery store.
Oh, yeah. We got Snail and Dee Dee, my buddies.
What up, Snail and Dee Dee? Nice to have ya here. Sorry, I'm like, my scarf got caught in my sweater. I decided to be Naruto for Halloween, but right after that, I'm gonna dye my hair something because I don't like this color. So I'm taking bets, taking suggestions.
You're gonna be Naruto for Halloween.
Yeah, because I was like, man, my hair looks like Naruto. And then it was logical.
Have you seen that hard drive article that's aging Naruto fan takes leisurely Naruto walk?
I don't know if it was hard drive, but there was one that was like something about Naruto making it to Tubi, which it has. And yeah. Or no, something about like grandma put on, I don't know, whatever. Brain fogged out that punchline. But Naruto's on Tubi, guys. You can watch it and then watch Columbo.
Everyone's favorite. Dee Dee loves Columbo, just so you know.
Fuck yeah. Columbo's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Aging Punk puts on new bit. Oh yeah, that was
Amazing.
before I went out before whatever this is called, Zoom. Before Zoom quit me, booted me. I was gonna say I watched Jinx Monsoon's Little Edie. 72 questions for Little Edie.
Oh
it's
God.
so funny. She's like, I had to, it's like her voice is all, her Little Edie voice is almost Jennifer Coolidge. Which makes it even better. And she just is like, I was gonna get married and this door was gonna be the front of it. But now I didn't get married and I just have the door. There's so many good ones. It's so funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it.
That's on YouTube.
Add it to our doc.
Okay.
And I'll link it in the little notesies when I post this. I figured out the Spotify platform for making podcasts, and I'm like going back and forth on whether I want to use that or watch hella YouTube tutorials and just post it to all the platforms myself through my Squarespace. But anyway, that's meta podcasting crap that I just thought of.
Can we get that Joe Rogan money?
Yeah, we can. We actually can get like ad shit right through it and tips easily through it too.
I'm also gonna post the Little Edie link
yeah.
in the chat.
I wonder if anybody's ever done a drag Columbo.
Oh, that would
Please.
be awesome. Drag Columbo.
Oh, fuck.
It'd be really good for like a reveal. Because you got the big coat.
God. Wouldn't it be great to have like, if you had like a review and there was a drag Columbo, a drag Murder She Wrote, a drag Monk.
Oh my God. Murder She Wrote has so many good outfits too.
What if you had a drag Columbo versus Murder She Wrote?
And then Dragnet.
These are all free ideas, you guys. Wait, I had like a really, really good idea for like a cool movie while I was driving the other day. Let me see if I can remember.
Art advice from professional artists right here, live at 8:30 at night.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. A drag king named Dr. Agriculture with Dr. Ag.
We went to school with the drag queen, or drag king.
Oh yeah,
Jules. Doesn't get out much right now, but...
Well, actually no, I had an art show at a drag show at the Soils Lab.
At school?
Not at school, at a commercial soils lab downtown.
Oh.
And there was a drag show there. But I was gonna say, I thought of this super randomly. like while I was taking my dad to the airport. Do you remember the Mr. Humboldt pageant?
Yes. Remember when the crown got thrown into the bay?
No.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I remember the Mr. Humboldt pageant.
The crown is in the bay?
Yeah, they threw someone, I'm sure drunkenly, threw the scepter and the crown. No, no, no. Was that the no, that was what was the drag show that they did every year?
Crab and drag.
Yeah, it was the drag show, not Mr. Humboldt. It was the drag
Okay.
show. And like all of these they were like all these divers out of the goodness of their heart was like diving for the crown and scepter for the drag queens.
God, that's so good. God, that's so good. Oh, hell yeah.
They still do Mr. Humboldt.
Really? Oh, that makes me really happy.
Oh, someone was Squidward. That's nice.
Aww. Uh, I was remembering there was like a number 3 Mr. Humboldt that passed away from a drunk driver, like not super long after the pageant. And I thought of him randomly when we were driving the other day, and I saw something about like drunk driving. I was like, got brain blasted. I was like, Mr. Humboldt. And then the whole pageant came right into my brain.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm on
Rip
the
Leslie
North.
Jordan and then Rip Mr. Humboldt.
I went to the North Coast Journal
Mm-hmm.
from that Mr. Humboldt pageant 2020. And it's a picture in the Arcade Theater Lounge, wrapping back to earlier discussions. Mr. Ridiculous on skates. Mr. Ridiculous is wearing a hard hat and nothing else. Oh, a G-strap, I guess you would call it, and nothing else. Mr. Ridiculous on skates offers up some vagina cake.
Oh.
It's just 2 white ladies taking the vagina cake from Mr. Ridiculous.
I'm speechless.
Oh.
Alrighty. Well, my short spoons have run low. So, though it's been delightful and we have a wonderful little crew here, I am gonna have to start wrapping it up
Yeah.
for us.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you to my buddies for coming in and listening, chatting with us.
Thank you, lurkers.
Thank you for the relationship advice question.
Thank you for the rainbow. Alrighty, friends. See you next Monday.